Hey everyone, Kevin from Robertson's Power and Sports. We've talked about this build right here. It's finally here. I'm going to take you around and show you this. This is one bad build. Let's check it out. Alrighty, so the shop just wrapped this machine up. I'm going to take you around. I'm going to show you the exterior accessories that we've added. Then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the inside, and you're not going to want to miss this one. This is probably one of our bigger builds to date. We've done a couple a little bit bigger than this one, but man, this one came out great. So starting off in the front, we've gone ahead and added a front bumper here along with a winch. In order to add a winch to this machine, you do have to put a front bumper on it that will accept a winch. So that's definitely, one thing you want to keep in mind. Those two are going to go hand in hand together. Moving around the side here, we've talked about Carnivore tires before. Can't say enough about them. These are a 32 10 by 14 Carnivore 8-ply tire, super rugged, super light. This tire here is a great all-around tire. The other thing that we did here, this is a true System 3 beadlock wheel. And for those of you that don't know about beadlock wheels, what I really like about a beadlock wheel is it's going to enable you to run a lower tire pressure. So depending on what type of riding you're doing, when you get a lower tire pressure, you're going to get a better traction. Again, depending on the terrain that you're in. So a true beadlock wheel is going to allow you to run a little bit lower tire pressure for those traction areas, whether it's rock climbing or in the sand, whatever it is. So definitely consider a beadlock wheel if you're in the market for wheels and tires. Highly recommend them. The other thing, with Maverick X3 machines, we've heard some people talk about the suspension in stutter bumps. It feels like it bangs a little bit. So what I'm going to tell you is this. There is a Fox spec out there to adjust your X3 suspension to, depending on which suspension you have in your machine, will determine the setup that you're going to go with. So by all means, definitely check out Fox specs for Maverick X3s. You're going to notice a big difference in your suspension and how this machine rides. You definitely, if you have an X3, look into it. You won't be disappointed. So also went ahead and added a Super ATV glass windshield. One of the reasons why this customer decided to go with a glass windshield from Super ATV and not a Can-Am one is, as you can see down in the front here, this windshield is vented. Inside, there's two knobs on each side of these vents. You just slide the vent open or closed, depending on how much air you want to come through. So, again, Super ATV windshield. I do like the fit and finish on this one. Some aftermarket stuff, not super crazy about, but this Super ATV windshield definitely works. We've sold a few of these already, and people seem to like them. No complaints. The one thing that this windshield does come with is a regular, just hand-operated windshield wiper that just kind of wipes over on the driver's side. What we've done here at Robertson's, we've used a Can-Am windshield wiper motor with washer setup. It is custom stuff that we do here. You are going to have to drill some holes, different mounting ideas and whatnot, but this here is a Can-Am windshield wiper and washer kit that we've added to this machine. Again, custom stuff. You have to custom make the arm for it. But again, this works out very, very well. It wipes well, covers the whole area. Moving along, we put a roof on this guy right here. This is Can-Am's Rockford roof audio system. Wow, that's all I can say about this roof with the audio system inside. Super, super clear. I wish that you guys were here so you'd be able to hear how awesome this sound system is. So we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get into the inside of this machine, but really like this roof. We went ahead and coupled it with a back net. We've talked about this before. Anytime you put a windshield and a roof on, you're going to want to put some sort of a back net on to help with that dust and dirt swirling around. This customer here, this is just a clear plastic rear net. We are going to actually put a set of soft upper doors on this. This machine will also be used in the winter time. So when you spend this kind of money, you hate to see it sit in the garage for 6 to 8 months out of the year. Definitely want to maximize your dollar. A couple other things. Side rear view mirrors. If any of you have been in an X3, you're gonna know that looking just out the rear view mirror in the back, it's a little bit tough to see. Definitely wanna have side mirrors on these. It's definitely gonna give you a lot better vision down the side of the machine. So if you're in a tight trail, you're backing up, whatever, having vision down the side of the machine is key. Don't wanna be hitting stuff, okay? So, side mirrors. Another thing that we added here on the exterior is a set of CANAM door handles. I can't tell you how nice these work on these machines. You know, before you're gonna have just a little strap on the inside that you have to reach in to pop it open. Now with these door handles, it works super easy. I mean, 2 fingers, it pops open. And then right here on the inside as well is a handle now instead of a strap. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this handle, when you're inside, you're just gonna pull it, gonna get you right out of the machine. These, I will tell you, are a little bit difficult, a little bit tricky on installation. A lot of people get nervous when you have to cut a hole in their door panel, but I'm gonna tell you, this accessory, hands down, one of my favorite accessories for an X3 is these door handles. Not crazy expensive. Again, you know, probably a little bit more technical as far as the installation of them, but well worth it. We've also gone ahead and put a set of CANAM rock sliders on this machine. The areas in which we ride around here and the customer rides, it's very, very rocky. You definitely want to help protect the side of the machine, not get it all banged up. And also, you just get one heck of a look, you know, on the side of the machine. Really like that touch. Very, very good. That about wraps it up here on the exterior of the machine. Let's take a look inside and show you some really cool stuff in there. All right, now moving to the inside of this machine, we're going to talk about some of the accessories this customer has added. While we're going around the outside, we talked that this customer was going to be able to use this machine in the winter time based off the cabin closure that he did. So coupled with the cabin closure, we went ahead and put an Inferno heat system in this. I really like the Inferno heat system for the X3. It works very, very well. I like the installation of it. Good fit and finish on it. This heat system here is going to offer you 2 vents in the dash and then a vent on each side for the driver and passenger down at their feet. This system really heats up quick. It's going to work awesome for this customer in the winter time. The other nice thing with these vents is they are adjustable, so the ones up in the dash, you can aim them right at the windshield to be able to defrost that windshield if, you know, it starts to get frosted up on you. So Inferno heat kit, really, really like it. I would say it's a must-have if you're going to be using these machines in the winter time. Okay, right here in the dash, this is BRP's electronic device holder. This accessory here, I really like it, especially if you're going to be using a tablet or any type of device that you're going to be using for GPS, you know, going on the trails, you use a tracking system, whatever it is, that this right here is going to hold that in nice and tight. It is adjustable to adjust to whatever size device that you have, and it's really, really simple. There's a little button on top, just press this down. There's a little nut on the back, and this will just slide up, as you can see, to adjust to whatever height or whatever size your device is. I really, really like this accessory. Fairly easy to install as well. Now, when you drop this front door down, if you're familiar with Skidoo, this is very similar feel to like what their glove box extension is. And there's a little storage area in here. Now it's covered, so you can put some stuff in there. It's not gonna get all dusty. Also inside there is a 12-volt outlet as well, so you can put your cell phone or whatever, charge it right in there. Really, really like this accessory. Again, that's the BRP electronic device holder. So, moving along, we talked about the audio system. This is the Rockford FOSGATE roof audio system for BRP, 4-speaker system. This thing is unbelievable, just itself. Now, this customer took it one step further and also added the amplifier and a 10-inch sub under each one of these seats. That's 2 10-inch subwoofers. Man, I wish you guys were here to hear this. Like I said before, unbelievable sound, super, super clear. The other thing with the Rockford roof audio system is there are rings around the speakers that you can see that will light up different colors. You can control the colors. You can do a light show with it. Pretty cool, especially at night. Now, talking about all these accessories, especially electronics that we've added to this being the Maverick X3 Turbo RR. This machine from the factory does come with the upgraded 850 watt stator, okay? So all other machines in the X3 line are gonna come with a 650 watt stator. So when you start adding all of these electronics accessories, we have to make sure that our charging system can keep up with it so our battery doesn't get drained. On this machine in particular, we've upgraded the battery to be able to run all of this, and we've tested this whole system with everything running, from the audio system, all the lights, the heat going, the wiper, the washer, everything. And this 850 watt stator is able to keep up with the demand of all the electronics within this machine. Now, if you have a machine that's got the 650 watt stator in it, BRP does have an accessory out there for you. It's an accessory battery kit. So you're gonna run 2 batteries in this machine. The batteries mount right in the stock position. And the nice thing about it is there's a module built into with that kit that won't drain your starting battery. And what I mean by that is all the accessories are really gonna run off one battery. That way there, if you run that battery down just by listening to the radio while you're just sitting there, the machine's off, it will kill that battery, but you'll still have your starting battery in order to start your machine and run and get going. So you won't leave yourself stranded. I really, really like that, and it's necessary for some machines. This one here, it just wasn't necessary for, but I wanted to make sure I at least took the time to tell you about that, especially if you plan on doing a big build like this with a ton of electronics on it. So, moving forward, this customer here decided to put the retractable harnesses, 4-point harnesses, in this machine. I really like these harnesses. Now, in a previous video, we talked on the XRC, we had the regular 4-point harnesses in it. That gives you a real tight feel, like you're really, strapped in to the machine. Some people may not like that feel and may opt with the retractable. This is gonna give you a better safety than a regular shoulder strap, but it doesn't lock you into the seat like a regular strap does, with these being retractable like a regular seatbelt. Super easy to get into. I really like this accessory. I think it's definitely something to consider, especially when we're talking safety. Just like in your car, if you go to hit a bump or you hit the brakes, these are gonna tighten right up so they're not really loose, okay? The other thing that we've added in here, shoulder bag. We talk storage all the time. Storage is very important with these machines because there's not a lot of it. So we've gone ahead and put storage bags in. We've also put door bags in as well, just to give the customer a little bit more storage for those longer rides. So that about wraps up this machine here. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. I hope this video helped you out, maybe picking out some accessories for your machine. If you have any questions at all on any of this, don't hesitate to give us a call at 207-324-5502 or visit us online at robertsonspower.com. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please subscribe to our channel. That really helps us out. And don't forget to hit that little bell to get alerted when we do more videos. And I gotta tell you, we've got a bunch of stuff on deck that I think that you guys are really gonna like. We're gonna continue to do some walk-arounds, show you some accessories, and then also product reviews and tips and tricks. If there's anything that you guys wanna see, please definitely drop us a comment below. We'll see what we can do for you. And again, all of the accessories on this machine with part numbers, we're gonna put a link to them right in our description. That way there, you can check them out for yourself. So again, thank you for watching and have a great day.